Hi! Hi everyone! Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. I am. Hi Faye. I also saw Dorian in the chat. Hi Dorian. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight we do something other than the space engineering. We do continue on the engineering path though. We're doing Minecraft. I'm going back to my roots. I'm doing Minecraft content. So what we're going to do tonight is we're gonna play on a world I started quite a bit ago. Well, quite a bit ago isn't exactly great. Still very recent. I'm still like in the early stages of it. But like we're playing on a world, slightly modded world. I have like the create mod installed and the Alex Caves mods as well. I believe like those are the two prominent ones. The rest is just at best quality of life. And the goal of that world, the ultimate goal of it, is for me to destroy as much of it as possible. That also does mean I gotta like do a lot to actually make the machinery and all of the thing, you know, to actually achieve that. But that's pretty much the end goal of it. But again, it's not cheap, so I need to set up all of what I need to actually get there. And tonight we're kind of continuing on that path. So poof. And actually, I'm going to remove that for now. Making sure everything is put correctly. And I have to recheck my playlists at some point, redo them a little bit. We'll go on this one for now. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, the mobile experience is terrible. Alright, so my game is warming up a little bit. I just launched it. So nothing is loaded in right now. So the frame rate is a bit meh. So welcome. This is what is supposed to be my future main base of operations. It's not finished. It's not finished. I do plan on decorating the exterior of this. Right now it looks very bland. The fun part about this structure is also the fact that if you go on this is an elevator. Oh, actually it's true, I did disconnect it to actually do the walls. So you can't see yet. Like you can kind of see if I go there. But yeah, that goes all the way to bedrock. And it's the exact superficie of the building, and it reaches all the way to bedrock. And yes, this is pretty much my evil factory. This is pretty much my evil lair. This is where I will plan my evil schemes to destroy the world. See it that way, this world is me essentially trying to ascend to godhood and rebuilding the world in my image. Like this is Evil Path 101. If we go over there to that point. Yeah, don't you worry, Dorian. It's all fine. It's all fine. You don't gotta worry. Worrying is for weak people. I'm waiting for the FPS to come. Yeah, no, right now my PC is not very happy with me loading new areas at once like that. It'll get better over the time, like over the course of the stream, but for now it's a bit meh. So, this is my starter base. This is where I started all of my endeavors. As you can see, we have a water wheel SU generator that is actually kind of insane. Not as powerful as the one I have on the main site, though. The one on the main site is absolutely crazy. But yeah, like the classic stuff, you have like the rudimentary iron farm, the wood farm over there, along with the casing, like the casing assembler. Well, this one should be empty. Yeah, I did avoid it entirely, and I can't believe I just did that. I genuinely can't believe I just fucking jumped in the one single hole that was in front of me. Yeah, by the way, if you do wonder, I am not in hardcore, which is very unlike me, but there's a reason for it. I would have tried to do this in hardcore. Oh, hello, Cryptid. I would have tried to do this in hardcore. Thing is, create can be a bit clunky at times. And I died many times to just create being weird. Like, for example, I died like three at least different times to this elevator because I just phased through it. Which is also the reason I always put a seat on all of the moving contraptions now. Like, that is elevator PTSD. So, yeah. Right now the main objective is figuring out how to do storage right now, because that is the biggest thing I still have to do right now. It's adequate storage. We're not playing with simple storage. Again, it's mainly just the create mod, Alex Caves, and at best like Waystone and building ones. So like I didn't want to heavily mod the game, I just wanted Create to be big. And I just thought Alex Caves might be a good addition. We also have like the Alex Mobs, but like it's just an animal mod. And it goes with Alex Caves. So I didn't really think much of it. Like I didn't heavily mod this, it's mainly create and create add-ons. Like if I go into the mods tabs, you can see like Alex Caves, Alex Mobs, and the rest is either dependencies or just create mod add-ons. We do have Curious and a few like additional slots as well. Like yeah, that's pretty much all of it. And we can't do vehicles yet because I have a bit of an issue with the Valkyrian Skies mod. Like as soon as something takes up physics, it becomes invisible. It doesn't render anymore. I'm trying to fix this, but I don't know what causes it. So now that this is all out of the way, and that I presented this world and all of what I did up to now, let's grab some food because I'm almost out of potatoes. And try to figure out how I'm gonna do that storage, because right now I'm kind of in a pickle. Let me there we go. So my first idea would be to set up a secondary building on the side, or at least not far away from this, with like all of the storage that I want. The idea would be to make that secondary building compatible with trains. Because trains are gonna be a big part of this. Trains and moving contraption work. It's just Valkyrian Skies that seems to not want to work. But like trains and other create moving contraption are completely fine. So I can already technically use trains. And I know those are gonna be a big part of how I'm going to do this, because that's the main thing I'm gonna use for like import and export, because you can schedule them. Like you can schedule the trains to go from one station to another, load and unload, like completely automatically. And from what I do remember, they do load their own chunks, so you don't even have to be there for it to work. So like they're gonna be my main way of actually dealing with like transporting resources in bulk. And my idea would be to create like a train station that would also serve as my main storage. I'm thinking of possibly making it right over here. I need to kind of think and figure out the shape of it. Now, thankfully, because I've had to make the contraption to mine all of this, just to show here. Like, because I've had to mine all of this, all of what was collected is in that storage over here. So I have like chests upon chests upon chests of building blocks that we can use. So when it comes to the building blocks, I think we're gonna be more or less fine. It's more so now a question of figuring out how and what I want it to be like, as well as like the design of the machinery, because I want it to be able to sort items on its own. So, I don't think we have a better storage block than just chests for this. Like, I would use barrels just to reduce lag in the future, but I don't think lag's gonna be that big of an issue. Right now, my biggest issue is the fact that I need a better storage block that can actually hold more than just a chest. And the only option for that would be the item vaults. Item vaults have an issue though. Item vaults have an issue because you can't interact with them directly. Demonstration. I can place one. This is an item vault that actually is like just one by one it works like an item vault. But I can't right click it. I can't right click it. I can't do anything to put items into it. The only way I can put items into it is by using like separate things, essentially. Like, the only way to load it and unload it is through, like, inserter and extractor system. But you can't physically interact with it yourself. So that kind of makes it a bit harder to use for mass storage, although that, or rather not exactly mass storage, but like precise storage like I'm trying to do, because I'd like to have like a interface where I can just sort items or like groups of items into the specific containers. So I'm guessing actually I have an idea. We can use a combination of item vaults and chests, but we also do run into another problem here. Let's say the chest gets full entirely with like the like a first set of items, for example, and the one item I want is contained into the wall. That would mean every single time I want those items, I'd have to empty the chests to cycle the inventories. We run into issues here. And I'm not that good at storage tech. I ain't gonna lie, even in like vanilla Minecraft, storage tech is my bane. I try to do interesting stuff, but like I for the life of me cannot design storage tech. So that's fun. Let's think. Let's think. How big can one be, actually? One, two, three, four, 5. Is it 5 by 3 by 3? How long can I go here? Another thing would be setting up filters. Would be kind of costly right now for me. We're running into quite a fair bit of issues already. I'm trying to figure things out. Crafting blueprint. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I really don't think we have a better storage alternative. Ah, that's interesting. Trying to find any better storage alternative. Huh. But I do fear we might have to go for the item vault. We do have the factory Musgrew, but I don't think the factory Musgrew has any storage block inside of it to replace like the item vault. Okay, let's start building. Let's start building anyway. Let's begin building and then or at least prepping up the area, and then I'll think more in depth about how to do this. Well, true, but still. It's not so much that I'm like, it's not so much that I'm terrible at like storage tech. It's more like that is one of the thing that I find is more, how could I say, complicated to design on the spot. Because like, while I'm bad at like designing storage tech, I already knew a few tricks, for example, with vanilla storage, you know, to actually simplify that kind of things. But I've never worked with Create before, so I'm kind of figuring how I could possibly do this right now. Like, if it were vanilla Minecraft, I would just use the like a massive storage hole. But I know that Create has like items that can simplify the action a lot, and I'd like to actually take full advantage of that. But I need to actually understand the blocks in question. And by the way, the one reason why I am not decorating this and finishing this already is because most of the decoration and finishing requires me to go to the end. And I'm realizing that I've been, how could I say, lazy on the end, like uncharacteristically lazy on it. Like that usually is something I rush, and I don't know why I keep on like postponing it. And that's also something I find funny. I'd rather like build a huge, very, very resource consuming and very, very hard to design machine rather than actually go to the end and grab an elytra right now. And I don't understand why I feel that way right now. The fact that when you actually look at me and say this, it could be an actual genuine thing to say, though. Like, imagine not speedrunning the end. For any normal player, it would be fine. For Perf, that's out of character. That feels weird. I mean, like, take my first iteration of this. My first iteration of this, I was in the end, like, day 2. I wasn't even speedrunning, I was just fucking, like, trying to do my things. And I was in there, like, day 2. That just is usually something I do. But I've been dreading it. I've been dreading it on this, this world. Despite the fact that I know the moment I get to the end, like, I'll have, like, a lot of, things open to me. Especially when the end is likely gonna be a little bit of a part of this. Because I do think some end components are useful in Create. I might be wrong though. Wasn't there something? I feel like there was something that was important to create in the end. I know ender pearls are useful to like Alex mobs and to create because you can use it to make void steel as well. I don't know what void steel would be used for though. Like yeah, it's a component for like the wand of symmetry, which isn't necessarily something I'll use. I'm fine building without it. And yeah, this is useful as well for like the remote lances and the chest, which are always good. Like a lot of things will be possible once I get to the end, and of course the elytra is like the biggest addition I'll get. Just saying, this is the at least 7th building one I break. And building, those are made with diamonds, by the way. Like this is like the 7th diamond that just goes into building this. Actually, we can go look real quick. Well, I see a building wand over there. I need to install better statistics. I'm not finding it. I did take the times crafted. Mm, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I don't know what is going on with my stats, but I don't see the building one anywhere. Like this has to be like the 7th or 8th I break building this site. Yeah, can I disable the rain entirely? There we go. I don't know what it is with this save, but it rains literally all of the time on it. Like it's never ending. What is that? Lignite. Oh, that's the rock that turns into coal. Uh, I mean, that's literally it, though. That rain rains like that rain is constant. It's always there. Like I'll usually play Minecraft and I will get literal weeks of playtime before I see the Minecraft rain, and I've just it's just been constant on this world. Yeah, I usually am when it comes to the rain. I reckon this should be large enough. Like we could have all of this area be the storage and this be the station with like the unloading dock and all of that. You know, I keep forgetting that you're all Oars girls. I always forget. Oh yeah, I got a completed one already. The terrible part of this is the fact that I actually saw a create add-on called Horsepower, where you can use horses to create stress units. I never saw this. How is this here? How is this here? I never saw this! I swear I've been seeing Waystone just appear in the wild. Like, what is causing those to just place themselves? Oh, free Waystone? That's so weird though. So confused. So... Oh. Hold on. I've been waiting for a wandering trader now because I want one to sell me cactus. Because I need green dye. I need green dye for slime. Because like Create has a slime ball recipe. And it's like 1 green dye and 1 wheat dough. And you need like slime for glue. And the glue you need it for all of the moving contraption and all of that. So you need slime if you want to do like complex Create stuff. And my world, currently, like the world I'm playing on, is large biome. And I've checked, the closest desert is literally around 50,000 blocks away from like where I am. I am not walking there. Maybe with an elytra I would do it, like passing through the nether. But I am not walking there. The way I actually got my first bit of like slime is basically through sheer will. If you look in the dice crafting recipe, when it comes to lime and green dye, if you crush certain plants, you have a small chance to have one. The only plants I had access to were flowers. And like when it comes to flowers, yeah, that's a small bit of chance. And I was lucky. I looked at a seed map, because since Create doesn't change world generation, it just like adds ore to it. The seed is the same, like the seed map is the same as vanilla. So I looked, and I was lucky enough to have like a flower forest right there. Still like 800 blocks away from where I started. But like, that's already way more manageable. So I walked over there, grabbed a shit ton of flour, started milling all of them, and was able to finally get my first bit of green dye. Otherwise, I still would not have slime right now. Like, that is how terrible slime is currently to actually acquire for me. So... we need to somewhat find a way to design storage now. I'm tempted to literally just go like massive amount of chests. Because using chutes, I might be able to actually do something. Because like, if you use a chute, you can't do like hoppers, you can't actually like point it to like a chest like this. It always points straight down. But like, if you use a little bit of a structure like this, you can have like 2 different chutes. And then like just find a way to link both of those chest lines to a single chest at the top. Should do the trick. And the reason I want to use chutes instead of like hoppers is because that recipe is wonderful. That recipe is I want to marry it. It's literally just 3 iron ingot. Like, that is a very easy recipe. That is very cheap. And not only is it very cheap, oh, hello! Hello, Yilson. Hope I pronounced that right. Welcome. But as I was saying, this not only has a very cheap recipe, it gives you a lot of it. Like, you craft 1 hopper when you craft them. You craft 4 chute when you craft 1 chute. Like, it's wonderful. It's a dream block. It's a dream storage block. I love it. So, here's my idea. The layout will be more or less there, so I need to fill the storage approximately here. Wait, that gives me some wiggle room. Another thing I dislike right now is the fact that I do not have bamboo. I would love to make normal scaffolding. Emphasis on the normal. You can make scaffolding with Create. You can make some out of like copper and all of that. But they miss the point of scaffolding. When you remove one, it doesn't destroy all of the ones on top. So it's tedious to remove afterwards, just like dirt. So just using dirt is better. I guess you can climb it, so that's that point added, but like that's basically the same. So I'd like to make actual scaffolding, but that'll only be a possibility after I unlock Electra, because, again, large biome. I am not walking to the nearest jungle. And here, one thing I can do is I can just use a hopper at the bottom of those lines. Like, just a single hopper to basically make sure that all of the storage in there is accessible from one chest at the bottom. That way I can feel a bit more easy about, like, you know, hiding all of that or rendering this chest, for example, inaccessible. Will require more chests than I thought. Hello, Yilson. As I said, hope I pronounced that right. I am pretty terrible at pronouncing. Oh, Hold on there. Hold on there. I'm trying to figure out what the bot saw to see if that was Dorian, I need your help here. I forgot how to use the moderation tools. Alright. Alright. Well, goodbye, Yulson. That was instantaneous. What did it do, actually? Like, without obviously, saying the thing that got him banned. Like, what more or less got him banned? It's like, I am not finding how to actually check it. I forgot how to get to that page. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it is fully valid then. I think I need to put it specifically in my rules of like the chat, but like, do not send links at all. Like, unless you have my direct fucking permission, do not send any link in chat. And it doesn't matter whether it's linked to like a safe platform or anything like that, just do not send links. You would be surprised how easily it is, like how easy it is to actually modify a link. So do not send links. I do not trust links. Any links. Do you get that? I do not trust your cat, Dorian. Actually, is it? It is Dorian's cat, right? I am not... Yeah, no, face cat is Tabby. Yeah. And yeah, I do not trust links. This is already looking massive. Like, this is already a pretty good amount of storage. So... Let's go grab some iron. Yeah, you see, Faye, I hire quality professionals and then I do not pay them. That's how you get a good business going. What if I do not, though? What if I refuse? Alright, now time to take a absolutely absurd amount of wood and take it all to convert into chests. This will take a little bit. No. No full year salary, no salary at all for that matter. No nothing. That's how we do at Puff Incorporated. Oh, I'm going to withhold the money, all right. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to conserve it. And you know what? They won't be able to do anything because I just made unions illegal. And 99% of people don't know this tip, but I have a gun. Look at the speed of that thing. Oh, look at the speed of that thing. Oh, the speed of that thing! Do you even realize how fast that thing is? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. For your own good. I really love the fact the fucking music in the background is like the Terry Town song from Breath of the Wild. It's fitting. It's fitting with what I'm doing. I'm building a civilization. Only to destroy it later, yes, but I'm building it. You know what they say? If you want to be the villain, you gotta first create the problem. I just realized I forgot to set up the viewer point system. I completely forgot about that. I don't have a Jester hat yet. Well, I mean, I do have the Jester hat, I just don't have the way to enable it. Ah, Dorian! Can't believe you would do this. Not to me. Not to your good and ethical friend, Puff. Can't believe you're so mean to me every single time I'm on stream and never after. Such legitimate hatred towards me specifically. I wonder if I do this. Ah, that's way faster. There we go. Whoops. All right. We're getting closer to getting that one line finished. How does that look weird? How did I run out of shoot already? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. So much storage. And you see, the fun part of this will come from when I actually link this to like a belt system. Because the way that'll work, essentially, is with Create, when you use the brass funnel, this guy, you can set it to actually pick up items from the belt. And you can also set filters on it. Originally, if you just place one, and I'm going to demonstrate real quick. If you take one of, where are they? There. One of those, let's say, for example, I place it facing that way. First thing, you notice there's an arrow here. If I take my wrench and I right-click, you can change the sense of it, like the way it points. What that means is, let's say, for example, I have items in there. If it's taking, like, inside of it, you know, it'll take items, you know, nearby the funnel, you know, accessible to the funnel, and put them in there. If I take the wrench, it'll do the contrary. It's on a hopper, so the hopper keeps on taking the item, but you can see how it tries to expel them. That's the action of the funnel. The second thing you can do is set up a filter. Let's say, for example, I decide to set up a filter for dirt. Again, it's on a hopper, so that's not the best item to demonstrate. Let me take up just a chest. Well, I already have chests. Like, if for example I set up a filter for dirt and there's like chests on top, it won't take up the chests until it matches the filter. And now you'd think, okay, that is not going to be enough for all of the items I need to sort. Fear not, because Create comes with a filter item, and what you can do with those is you can actually set up with those a list of blocks to filter specifically. And with this one, you can set up a list of attributes. Let me actually go grab some wool and that is another thing I need to work on, like its wool production. Because the only way I get wool right now is through actively, like, shearing wild sheeps. Which, by the way, in theory, you can actually automate the process with the sheeps. In VenLab, there's also like Create has ways to automate that as well. And again, you don't even need to actually use sheeps with Create. You can make a machine that just produces strings. Because there are ways to get strings, if I do recall right. Actually, I might be wrong. I am wrong. I am wrong.